It's what we have created already. We have a beautiful river and a boat on top of that. Let's open our script. If I provide my access to this amount in Unity editor, it would be helpful for me to adjust the value and to find the appropriate amount for that. To do so, I need to define a variable, and variable is like a box and container to contain a data type. And we can use that variable when we want to use that amount of value. To do so, I can define a float data type for this forward variable, and by putting equal sign in front of that, I can give it value. And because it's a float, I need to put f in front of the amount. Now I can use this variable whenever I want to use this amount. And as I've defined it public, I have access to that in Unity editor. So you see here I can change the amount to whatever I like. I can go by 400. It's not moving. I need to increase it. Maybe 600 is good. Let's bring it back to 600. Let's play our game one more time. You see, our boat is not straightforward. It's a little bit rotate to right. And to avoid this issue, I can go to rigid body and freeze rotation around all direction in constraints. And now you see our boat is not rotate to left and right anymore. Now I would like to add few lines of code to control our player. To do so, I need use if statement, and if statement is for when you would like to do something when an condition is happened. For example, I would like to move right when our D key on our keyboard is pressed, and to do so I can use input.getKey and now when the key on our keyboard is pressed, this if statement will be true and the code inside this statement will will be executed. And to move my player to right, I can do add force in X direction. For example, 300, 0, 0, and semicolon. And again, I need to multiply this value by time dot delta time. Let's play our game. You see, when I press the key, my player goes to right. I can use variable again instead of this value. Float variable should be defined, and I can call it force right, left. And now I can use this variable instead of I can add another if statement for when I want to move left, and I can read a key on my keyboard to do so, and it should be on opposite direction like this. I can increase my speed to, for example, 800. It was a little bit slow. Yeah, it's good now. I would like my camera follow my player, and to do that there is a very simple option, and we can put our camera as a child of our player, and let's see how it's working. Now you see my camera is following my player, but it's not a best option, because if my player hits something and rotate, my camera gonna rotate as well, and it's not what I want to create here. There is a better solution, and we can create a script, and through the script we can follow our player. Let's call it follow player, create an ad, open it. First, I want to show you how the position of our player is changing during the time. And for that, I need to read the position of my player. I can define a variable for that, and its data type should be transform. Let's call it player transform. I will print its position to show you how it's changing during the time. I need to add our player here, and let's play our game. You see, in console I have the position for my player, and as you see, it's changing during the time. Now I can put the position of my camera as same as position of my player, like this. I can have access to my camera by transform like this, and it will refer to the game object that this script is on that. So it's gonna refer to camera. And now I can have same position for my camera. And it will be equal to position of the player. Let's play and see how it's working. You see my camera come to center of my player and follow it, but it's not what we want to do. We need to put our camera a little behind our player, and for that I need to define an offset, and the type is vector3. And I can add this offset to the position of my camera, and in this way my camera will have somehow a different position with my player. If I put the offset a little up and a little back, my camera will go a little up and a little behind my player. So let's see how it will work. Great, now my camera follow my player with a little offset. We learned how move left and move right and how follow our player. And in the next video, I'm gonna show you what will happen when our stuff will collide. Have a great time. Bye.